Hello, everybody. One
Hello,
more time.
everybody. Yes, and as you can see, we are not together anymore. Tanya is still in Milan. I already left right after the women's free skate, actually, because I had some stuff to do at home. But yeah, nevertheless, we do want to also recap the women's event. It
Right. So that women's event was a true highlight of the
Yes,
games.
definitely. I think the team, like looking back now, I would say the team event and the women's event, I would both describe as really, really big highlights. And the women, they were really on. They were so good, especially I would say in the free skate. Um, like you can just give a huge hand of applause to everyone. Well done, ladies.
Yes, it was great, and we have a winner, Alyssa Liu.
Yes, we have a new superstar.
But the funny thing is, and this is, I think, she, and I think it's true, she didn't really care if she wins or not, and that's why she won.
Yes, she didn't. And
She
that's why she
was
won. Yes.
Yeah, well, she kept talking about the exhibition gala. That was her main
Yes.
show.
It
No,
was
no,
and she, and this is also why she gets so famous right now. Like she gained like 3 million followers on Instagram since her win. Like she has, like she's now like a real celebrity. I think all over the US people are talking about her, and I think it's because of her mindset.
hmm
Because she has this mindset that, yeah, I'm just doing it for myself. I'm not really caring about what anyone else expects. I don't care about, I do care about what is good for myself. And this is like a good lesson, especially also for young people in life. And I think this is why she inspires so many right now. And
right,
it
yeah.
brought her the Olympic gold.
And she has such an incredible story. So I'm waiting for the book for the movie. That will come for
Yes.
sure with
Yes.
Alyssa Liu. And Alyssa is determined to go on. She said she's will go come to Worlds, so you can see her again when hopefully this really happens. Yeah, and then
Yes.
there Kaori Sakamoto. She of course she got the silver medal. She was a little disappointed, understandably, because it was her last games, and she really wanted this gold medal.
Yes, she really wanted it. And I mean, we just didn't say Alissa. She just skated clean. She was
Oh
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
one
yeah.
actually who skated clean in both segments. She was the deserved winner because Kaori Sakamoto, who would have won if she would have skated clean as well. She had a repetition on the flip. The second flip wasn't landed well. She couldn't add the combination. Usually she adds a triple toe on the end of this combination. She had the repetition and she lost one combination. You can say what if. Some people say she just should have added a single toe on that triple flip and she would have won. Would have, should have. She's gonna say this probably all the same in her head all over again. I hope not too long. Um, but yeah, she just barely missed out on the gold. But I hope Corey and everyone knows, anyways, her career was so amazing. She's one of the greatest of all times.
She has
This is
four Olympic medals,
Yes.
bronze and silver in the individual, and two silver from the team event. And
Yeah,
she's a
and
three-time world champion. So
yes, no one can take that away from her. She's a legend no matter if she won that gold or not.
right, and we've had many examples from very excellent skaters that did not, like Michelle Kwan. She
Yeah, Michelle
also
Kwan
missed
also
out
has
on the
a silver
gold.
and a bronze from the
Yeah, yes, please.
like tower.
Yeah, so yeah, actually same, right? And then the youngster, Amina Kai, she was the youngest skater. She's 17 years old. She was the youngest skater in the whole figure skating competition. And she came in, she hit her triple axel. She won the short program and was in the lead. And I must say, really, that pressure, and she coped with it really well.
Yes, she just came here with a fresh mind. I felt like even if she was in first after the short program, it felt like a little bit like Alyssa even. She just came here to have fun. She said she didn't even expect to qualify for the Olympics at the beginning of the season. And so impressive, and she was so happy when she won the bronze. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
very
she
refreshing. And yeah, we hope with this attitude, and if she can stay like she is, she can also make it very far. We will have a lot of fun with her in the next years.
yes, and she made also one mistake in the free that she was only ninth in the free skating ranking because the level was so high that she landed triple axel, but she did step out. Her triple lutz triple toe combo became only a triple lutz double toe, and the toe was also not landed cleanly. So that is why her free skating score was not that high. But yes, she managed to hold on to the bronze medal. And missing out, also not far behind, Mone Chiba from Japan. She
Yeah,
was a
so
little
it,
sad, but I think Emma said a very interesting thing in the after the exhibition gala. There was a mix zone after the exhibition gala where we could talk to the athletes one more time. And Emma said because she was sitting there, you remember maybe you remember she was comforting Mona. Mona was sitting there crying a little bit, and she was with her, and she said that she doesn't think that Mona cried because she did not get a medal.
she
Of
missed
course,
out.
she was disappointed. But she Amber said that Mona started to cry after Kaori made the mistake. So maybe she was more crying for
For
Kaori.
Kaori. Oh yeah, all these girls, they are so supportive, and they feel each other so well. I think that's also something that Amber says, because said I think she's Amber said something like this after the free skate. Only them know how it feels like, and they
Hmm.
can really they're so empathetic. So
Yeah,
yeah.
right. And that's also that has changed between them, and that also Emma pointed out that that the skaters become more supportive of each other, and it's not so much you against me; it's more together, and together we are stronger. Yeah. Now we've talked a lot about what Emma said, but Emma also skated, and
Yes, Amber
unfortunately,
also skated. And Amber had such an amazing start into her short program. She landed the triple axel super well. Then the combination, they gave her a Q on it, but it looked good. It was all going her way, and then she doubled the loop, which totally she lost. I mean, it's a zero, as you probably know, and she got thrown so far back in the rankings. She was only 13th going into the free skate. And then she delivered an almost clean free skate. She had her Olympic moment. That was what she was aiming for. That in the free skate, she could actually enjoy being at her most likely only Olympics. And that's what she achieved. And I'm personally a little bit glad that this one last mistake, they had like a little step out, I think, at the last triple loop that she
she
had,
put her hand
probably
down.
didn't cost. Yeah, she did it. It didn't cost her the medal.
Yeah,
She
right.
was
Yeah, yeah.
she
So
was
she,
fifth overall, and I'm
yeah.
glad she had her Olympic moment.
Yes, and you got the gold medal with the team, so it's
Yes.
nothing in vain. In sixth place, Adelia Petrosyan, the AIN athlete. Well, everybody knows she's from Russia. And Adelia, she had a good sort. She had to skate first, but then she was in the last group, and that she said that was something she really hoped for to compete in the group together with the top skaters such as Kaori and Elisa, and so that dream came true. She had to risk it all. She knew it. She had to risk it all in order to be in contention for a medal with that high level. So she went for the quad toe. She missed it. So she was really upset. But yesterday, again, luckily in the mixed zone, she could say that she's starting to put that disappointment behind her, and she really hopes to be able to compete at Olympic Games again. Yeah,
We hope that so much, but we do see some Russian athletes. I mean, Kamila Valieva came back now at like age 20,
yeah, she's I think,
9,
yeah,
yeah,
19
and but
will be
she
20.
still has her quads, or like she could so it gives some hope. Also, Alexandra Strusova jumps at least triples again now. So maybe like let's really hope that this development that skaters can also peak or a little bit later in life, that Adelia can also ride on that wave and we can see her still in a good shape in 4 years.
Yes, right. So then seventh place, also very strong performances from European champion Nina Petrikina from Estonia. Also, she had a blast, and that was very motivating for her. Lee Hain was did well, so that was
Yes,
also important.
kind of surprising, I think, for many. Because she had a kind of yeah, not the best season so far. She was a little bit inconsistent. So, but yeah, she came here. She was the better one of the two Korean women. Also proved herself because a lot of Korean fans were like, "Oh, how could they not send Chaeyoung Kim?"
Mhm.
Hae and Lee really proved that she really was a good choice to send to the Olympics. She delivered two clean performances. She had some under rotations, but less than usual or less
Yeah,
than often.
that's already good.
She skated very well. She was so happy. And yeah, I'm also really glad for her that she could have that moment after she missed out on the team very barely 4 years ago.
Right. And then, of course, Anastasia Gubanova from Georgia. She had a great short program. She finally cracked the 70 points. She was so excited about that. And she also skated very well. There was one stumble on the triple Lutz, but everything else, she skated really well and came in ninth place. So also she was excited, and she said because at the beginning of the season she said she might that might be her last one. Now she was saying that she's still thinking, so maybe we'll see her competing again next season, and for
Yes.
sure at the World Championships so this season.
And now when we go down the list, like we can really say about all these skaters, I think like until like 18th place or something, that they all skated amazingly. So yeah, the 10th place was Sofia Samodelkina from Kazakhstan,
Mhm.
who also had two clean performances. Some said she was maybe a little bit even underrated, especially in the short program. Um, very strong skates. Who was in the 11th? I mean, I know the two.
11th was Jia Fin.
Dashin, who had a fall in the short program, but had the seventh best free skate and climbed up in the ranking. Then there was Nina Pinzarona, or like
Right,
yeah,
Nina Pinzarone, she did well. And
yes,
Tuna Hendricks, I mean, coming back after her injury and surgery like a year ago, she couldn't even walk, and now she
she had
had a very
another ankle problem 2 weeks ago, like
yes,
the
she said,
injury.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
she made one mistake only, but in this field she popped a flip, but in this field that put her down to 14th place, but it was nevertheless she can be very proud of herself.
Shout
Yes.
out, I want to shout out two more skaters. Lara Naki Gutman had a fantastic long program after also a mistake in the short. She was happy to end her competition on the high note. And Julia Sauter from Romania,
Yes,
who
for
really
sure.
had two personal bests at the Olympics. She couldn't believe herself that she cracked the 190 points. It was such a nice moment. She was the oldest competitor, was 28. And I mean, also she now left it open and maybe she does another season. And she was also at the beginning of the season, yeah, Olympics will be my last. But now being in such top shape, we will see that maybe some keep reconsidering.
Yes, and some skaters it look like they're getting better and better. I remember this comparison that it was Dennis Vasilyevs actually he who said it that you age was it's like wine
Yes.
and wine gets better the older the more aged it is. So yeah, so overall, it was a great event to finish the figure skating competition at the Olympic Winter Games. And
Yes.
so that was it from us from here,
From
from
the
the
Olympics.
games. And I hope you enjoyed it. You were watching, keep rewatching, and
And
We
I do
will.
want to say that to everyone who only watched the Olympics, maybe you can stick around if you liked figure skating. You can maybe check Worlds. It's maybe Europeans. There's a lot of maybe the Grand Prix final. There's a lot of exciting figure skating competitions every year. So maybe stick with it a little bit. It's
Yes,
worth
and
it.
there's more to come this season. Junior Worlds and Worlds.
Yes, and we'll
Uh,
see you from there.
okay. Take care. Bye bye.